So what we do in this class is flip lectures, which allows us to view all the lectures at home on our own time. We can watch them as many times as we want to get the topic down, and then when we come to class we already have a good feel for what the topic is. So what it does is it allows us to have a just a more interesting conversation about those topics and to ask questions based on what we've already learned. And for us that's worked out really well, just because I can go back and watch the flip lectures over and over again if I'm really not getting it, or if there's a concept that comes up in class I don't understand, I can go back to it. It allows me to really get the topic down and move on to the next subject.
Flip lectures are pretty cool because basically you can access any of the content in the class anytime you want to. It's a lot like MIT OpenCourseWare, if you're familiar with that. And it's very convenient. You can do it anytime you need to kill time, or if you need to cram before a test or something like that. You have someone kind of there to help you walk through.
So you can view them on your own time at home, or when you're riding the bus, whatever. And when you get to the class, you're already talking about it. You don't have to go over the stuff again. You can ask questions if you have any. You can go over more difficult parts of the subject. It allows a lot more free time, more mobility in completing your assignments. It especially helps if you don't understand the topic, because the lecture's still online. You can always watch it again and again until it becomes clear to you, or you can ask specific questions on it if you don't understand something. And I found it really helpful so far in this class. It's been awesome. So the professor uploads all of his flip lectures to YouTube here, and I can bring them up on my Nook or on my phone or wherever I am to access them and play them. They're always really helpful. They come with a bunch of information. And you can access them on almost any device that can get to YouTube. You can watch these videos. And even if you can't, there's usually, you can usually download the videos onto a computer and throw them onto a different device if that doesn't work. So no matter where you are, you can always have access to these videos and always be learning something new.
It's pretty easy to find the flip lectures. All you have to do is go to the computer science department page and go to his little link there to his FTP. And once that comes up, there's a very easy to navigate menu. Like that. And there are all the weeks. You just click on the weeks. It'll say flip lectures. There are all these different topics. And if you don't know which topic is which, you'll see, because when you open it up, it'll be there, it'll have a title.
Hey CS1B students, so this semester in Introduction to Computer Programming, we are going to be flipping the classroom. What the heck does that mean? Well, you can check this out. It's a hot topic in education these days. You can go to the source of all human knowledge, Wikipedia. There's an entry on flip teaching. And essentially what it means is that I'm going to be posting some material for you on the internet. It's a way to leverage new technology, leverage the internet, which it's assumed that all of you have access to since you're a student at Saddleback College. And we're going to be able to leverage that technology to make more effective use of these 3 precious hours that we have available to us each week for face-to-face contact. So the basic idea is we're not going to waste time in our face-to-face interaction doing stuff that we could be doing on the internet. So, as I said, it's a hot topic in education. There's a paper that I came across, The Inverted Classroom in a Large Enrollment Introductory Physics Course, that comes from the UK. A lot of good information in here, a lot of very positive feedback about the whole concept of flipping the classroom or flip teaching. And there are pros and cons everywhere. You'll probably find some pros and cons right here at school. So there's another lecture. I'm indebted to former student Tim Nelson for forwarding this to me. A response to some of the common criticisms of flip lectures. So anyway, those papers are available for you in your supplemental materials folder on the class website. But let's talk in particular about how we're going to be using flip lectures in this particular class. So the way that it works is that the instructor, that would be me, prepares a video narration of the lecture material, and I'm going to do that pretty much like I would do in class. However, I'm going to do it in short segments. It's going to be keyed to the lecture slides that you'll have available for you, and in fact you need to have them printed out so that you can have them available to jot notes down as you listen to the flip lectures. listen and watch the flip lectures. Then I'll be uploading these brief video lectures, segments, to an internet service like YouTube. And then you just view the flip lectures at your convenience, making notes and comments and jotting down questions. The important thing is that you're responsible for viewing the flip lectures before you come to class. So it's kind of like reading the book before you come to class. It's kind of like doing assignments before you come to class. You view the flip lectures before you come to class. There's a term that we use, you may have heard this, it's called homework. You do that before you come to class. So that in class, I can just highlight key lecture points, and importantly, most importantly, is that you guys contribute your comments and questions. Therefore, we can use our class time to enhance and supplement the lecture material rather than to simply repeat it. So look for the flip lecture notes in your weekly folders on the class websites. Print the accompanying lecture notes. Complete viewing of the flip lecture, jotting down your notes, comments prior to class. It's your homework. And come to class prepared to discuss the lecture, your comments, and your questions. Now, we've already tried this for one prior semester, so there's something new that's been added to the mix. Expect a flip lecture at the start of each class. And that will count altogether for the whole semester as a quiz, together with the other quizzes that you've got. That's a way of us assuring that everyone, hopefully, comes to class prepared. As always, comments or questions, forward them to me, and we'll make this thing work. Good luck.